Hello guys, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time we're taking a look at Age of Extinction Lockdown, and as you can tell, I am so excited for this review. I'm just going to say it right off the bat, this is not a good figure at all. In fact, I don't like it. I know you can get the Voyager one, but considering how bad this figure is, I'm not even sure if I want to get the Voyager one. At least I would have a Lockdown that would fit into scale with the Optimus Prime. But the Last Knight has the newer version of Optimus Prime in a Voyager class figure, and I don't know if that's just going to be like an Amazon exclusive, or they're going to release it for the retail release. Maybe a Toys R Us exclusive Platinum Edition will get a release of that. I'm not sure right now. But with that out of the way, I'm fine with having this into scale with the Voyager Optimus Prime. So there's that. In fact, that's probably better for me because I don't want to get a second Lockdown because this is just bad. At least the second version of this, you know. I would love to get the Revenge of the Fallen Lockdown. I do not have that figure. But as far as this is concerned, it's not good. Now, it's funny because there's obvious inspirations from the Dark of the Moon Roadbuster, which I feel is a little bit more slim looking compared to this. And I just find that hilarious, because Lockdown in the movie has a very slim design, and that doesn't translate well with this. I know it's pretty hard to get a Transformer to transform and look exactly accurate to the movie, especially when it comes to the latest movies. They don't really have a lot of alt mode kibble, which I don't like, because that was kind of the charm of the Transformers. You would have alt mode kibble on the robot mode, and it would be obvious, but it'd be part of its charm. It would give it a little bit more character. And these characters just don't really look that good to me. They don't look bad for me, I'll be honest, but they're not great either. And watching them transform in the movie is just kind of dull for me, because I can't pick out this part of the alt mode that would be placed on the chest or anything like that. I'm going too long for this. Let's just talk about the toy itself. Now, you do have the giant gun on the top. It's a giant bit of kibble, but here's a remedy. There you go. Actually, I do like the gun on the top. That's the only little bit of charm this figure has, is the head design, which I actually like, and the gun itself. But I'm just going to move that off to the side. Now, the Lamborghini mode, I like the mold of it, but the paint job is not that good. It uses this brown color to it that I don't feel looks too good. I wish it was gray, but they decided to go with a more brown tone. Maybe it's to make it more exciting or pop out. I don't think it's that good. Also, the Decepticon logo's on the side. Lockdown's not a Decepticon, and I understand why they decided to give him the Decepticon logos, because he is definitely closer to being a Decepticon than an Autobot, and I guess they wanted to give kids just an alliance for this so they're not that confused by it. I mean, I can completely ignore the Decepticon logos, but it's just this bright purple Decepticon logo. If it was silver, I would have been fine, or even black would have looked good. But it's just bright purple, and that's the Decepticon main color for their logos. So I'm not too big of a fan of that. For the Lamborghini logo, you just have a gold dot. I think that's fine, honestly, to get the little details of the Lamborghini logo in. That would just probably take too much, so I'm fine with that. You actually get some paint on the front here, especially with the blue lights and the black, so that's pretty good. You actually get some paint on the back, so that's very nice. The blue transparent windows, I don't know why they decided to do that. I don't think it looks good. And I wish that this section had that the window on the side here, but they decided not to for whatever reason, and I don't like that. So with the alt mode, it's not perfect. I'm fine with it because it is a Lamborghini. I think Lamborghinis look pretty good. So with the transformation, let's go ahead and get on with it. The first thing you want to do is pop these back section bits up like that, like so. Next, take the arms and swing them down. Pop them out and swing them down. There's a joint inside here. Take the legs, pull them out like so from this joint right here. And then you're going to take these sections of of the hood of the car, like so, and you're going to pop that out and bring that down, and that will unclip from the back here. Take the the front section here. God, I'm messing up with my words. And just swing that up like so. Now, there's also another joint in the windshield, so if you want, you can bring that down further. At least I believe there's another joint. If not, I almost broke it. So there's that. Anyways, take this section, rotate it around like so, and let me bring up the camera just a bit. Let me zoom in too. And you're going to take this section and fold that down like so. Bring that up like so, and there's a hole and a peg. You want to attach that like so. And actually what you want to do is you want to bring these sections that would be up like that and bring them back and collapse the chest like so and bring that up so it gets past these little bits right here of clear plastic, and you're going to push that back and everything will plug into place. Take the legs, separate them, flip out the feet, and rotate the legs around, like so. Take the arms, rotate them like so, and it's much easier if you bring them out and then rotate. And there you have Lockdown in his robot mode. And, it's ugly. It's really, really ugly. I don't like this figure at all. I thought it was going to be an exciting little figure. You know, you finally get a Lockdown figure. I thought I wouldn't mind the size and scale of this, but this is the main bad guy for your movie. And it doesn't look good. It really fails. I don't like this figure at all. I really don't. Okay, there's some good things with it. I will say that. I kind of like the transformation. It's a little fun. It reminds me of Roadbuster, but I don't feel like I'm going to break it as easily as Roadbuster. For Roadbuster, there's a couple of bits I feel are going to snap out of place. In fact, it has been breaking down. But for this guy, I have no issue with transforming him. Well, actually, little to no problem with transforming him. What I don't like is the arms are connected. And for some Transformers, I'm fine with that, but for other Transformers, usually one goes forward just a bit, and then the other one will... sorry, let me try that again. I am not good with this review right now. Basically what I'm saying is sometimes both legs will go forward, but eventually it will hit a place to where it will stop, and then the other leg will go forward. No, this one's just, they'll both go at the same time. So, that kind of sucks. They are on separate joints too, so, I mean, you can't get it to pose like that, so that's good, I guess. Knee articulation has rotation, foot articulation, woo. I hate the arms. Like, I really do. First up, this giant chunk on the side doesn't work for me. The panel on the arm doesn't work for me. The arm doesn't even look like it's there. It looks like a claw, and I don't like that. This guy, when he took on Optimus Prime, he looked like... Basically, he went ninja on Optimus Prime. I think that he is way better than Megatron when he's on screen fighting Optimus Prime. I just thought he was 10 times better. But as a toy, that doesn't translate well because you have this chunky look to it that doesn't look good. And not only that, he does not fit into scale with Optimus Prime. Here's the Voyager Optimus Prime, and already that's much taller than him. Now, I would have been fine if the newer version of Optimus Prime was the same size as this, because at the end fight, Optimus Prime does have that look, but they decided to go for a leader, which is about that tall compared to Lockdown. I just despise that. I don't care what anyone says, well, okay, the car mode wouldn't work as a Voyager. I really don't care. Should have been a Voyager. In fact, it could have been the leader for all I care. And yes, the Lamborghini mode would look huge, but I don't really care because the robot mode looks terrible. Oh god, it's just ugly. Also, transparent blue eyes? Why blue? Should be green. Why the hell did they choose blue? In fact, all this transparent bits should have been green. If they're going to make it any color, should have been green, because that would look good. And at least Lockdown had green in the animated cartoon, so that would have made sense. But no, they went with blue. Why? I don't know. And also, I should mention that the alt mode for this, while I didn't size compare it, is pretty small, and when you compare it to Crosshairs, he's pretty big. So I feel like a Voyager version of this would have worked. In fact, there is a knockoff version of that, but they didn't do that. Anyways, you can take the gun and you can plug it onto his head. One of the only redeeming factors to this toy is that gimmick, because it's so much fun to do. And I think this is the only lockdown that actually does that. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, this is a lot of fun. I do like that. You get the missile on the front. You have to hold these tabs and push back and it will launch. I'm not going to do that. But in a way, I also don't like that because it does look weird. But it's fun, nonetheless. But what you can do is take the hand and you can plug it in like so. So if you don't like it on the head, you can do that. I'm fine with that. Honestly, I have it displayed like that because that's a better look to me because the head is a little weird. But I do like it when it's transformed to the head. But I also love the face. I'll give it credit. The face is pretty good. People who don't like the animated look of Lockdown, or the CGI design of Lockdown, the design of it, I understand that, but I do. It's very humanoid, and I think it translated well on the toy. It's just everything else didn't. So with that out of the way, do I recommend Lockdown? Nope. I flat out don't. Unless you really need a Lockdown, but I would say, what am I saying? I would say you could get pretty much any other Lockdown. You can get the Construct Bots for all I care, and that will probably be a lot better than this. Because this is not a good toy. It really isn't. So with that out of the way, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.